today. Ah, what's up? How are you doing? Who's coming through? Who's coming through? Nika, you waiting? I was sleeping like all afternoon, talking about tired. I got home from the funeral. I was like, I'm not eating. I'm not doing nothing. I'm gonna lay down. I've been laying down since like I don't even know what time. I think we got home about 12:30. I don't even know. But I've been laying down. What's up, James? I've been laying down sleeping. Tired. Ooh. I just had something to eat. Did y'all have y'all dinner? Y'all wonderful dinner. I hope you did. I hope you did. Sometimes we don't take care of our food. The funeral was one of those funerals just like I thought. This lady didn't have any children for whatever reason. You know, everybody don't have children. She didn't have any children. She had a godson. Her goddaughter didn't show up for whatever reason. But long story short, she had some people that loved her that appeared, and then there were a few others. One of those kind of funerals where you feel like that person have had a quiet, peaceful life, and they didn't let no. What's up, Gabby? They didn't let like nobody too much come in, but like everybody kept saying, she was rough around the edges. So you got to have a special kind of person to love people like that. Yeah. But anyway, she was loved. There were people that stood up. She had more people of the other color than us. I'm just gonna say that. Yep. But there were some people that loved her that were present, and they were cremating her. I don't know. It's kind of awkward. I want to be cremated too, but it's just kind of awkward. It's like you're gonna show me the body and the. What's up, Daisy? You're new here, or is this your first time commenting? Anyhow, I'm talking about a funeral that I went to today. It's kind of weird, you know, when people have the service, and then you know that there's gonna be a cremation, and then the body just goes back into the car, and it's like the service just feels incomplete. So for me, I think I would rather just be burnt up before the service, and I'm not trying to be funny. I figure my family needs to come and look at me, my family come look at me, and then just burn me up, and then have a memorial service, and just put a big, pretty picture of me doing something that I love. I think that's what I want. I'm talking about a funeral, Daisy. Are you a troll? And I hate to just ask you that point blank, but you look like you might be a troll. But how else can I say it, James? And I'm not trying to be funny. And I'm so I don't tell my daughter. My daughter knows now. Whatever she chooses to do, if I go before her, I already told her to burn me up, and I'm not trying to be funny. But my daughter says she doesn't think that she can do that. But she's got control of everything. Everything I have is already hers. If I go before her, or if she goes before me, then I have a secondary beneficiary. But yeah, anyway, it's just weird. It's just weird. Even everybody was standing there, even though they claim they did the committal. You know, they do the committal as if it's somebody going in the ground, but it's a committal to go into the furnace. We did it to my cousin. It was weird. And then her service was one of the ones where they left the casket open the whole time. So it's kind of like, and then of course I was one of the ones that walked up to the casket during the service. But anyway, I think I want to leave the casket open too. How about that? I'm gonna leave the casket open, let everybody look at me until the end. But it kind of makes it more sad. But that was a beautiful service, though. I think I'm gonna have a service like that because what my cousin did, she just let everybody just talk, Everybody who wanted to say something, everybody just kept talking, 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 talking. Everybody that wanted to say something, talking, talking, talking. And her church family was singing, and then more people just talking, talking, talking. It wasn't like that strict service. And it actually was really beautiful, I thought. Just let people just talk till they didn't feel like talking no more. No problem, Daisy. Bye. Nice to meet you. But anyway, that's enough of that. I kind of get what you mean, but I'd like to be buried or donated. I used to say that too, because I knew a family. The son was like a forensic scientist or whatever you call it, and everybody in his family was donated to science. I've thought about that too, but then also thought about the fact that your corpse is like in some lab, and when they're done with it, they send the family back to ashes. I don't know if which is worse. That's what happened with the family that I knew. So just imagine your body is exposed to whoever, whatever, whatever, and then eventually your ashes come back to the family. To me, that would be kind of painful because, like, when you least expect it, here comes the ashes. Even if it may take a year or two, or maybe more, then here come the ashes on some random day. I'm assuming they would probably warn you that it's coming, but just that would seem very odd to me. But I used to say that I wanted to be donated to science, to research. I don't know. Once I'm gone, I'm gone. And whatever they do, they do. But I'm just saying what I would like. But it won't really matter. But long story short, it was one. Actually, it reminded me of my dad's funeral. My dad was a very quiet person, and he really didn't hang around that many people. So it reflected in the service. It was family, and a little bit of my church family. That's it. And those kind of funerals, you make it seem like that person like knew nobody. That's how it kind of feels. That's why I wanted to show up today because I had that feeling that it would be kind of like that. So somebody needs to be there other than just the family and loved ones. Some people are waiting for my lung or liver. Oh, you mean to donate it before? Oh, you mean like well, in that case you'd have to die like on life support. If that's the kind of donation you're talking about. But you don't know how you're gonna die. You might just die. Just die. Only way that'll work is if you are in the hospital and they are able to put you on a machine or have you connected to whatever it is on time. I didn't expect this to be such a morbid lie. But anyway, death is what? A part of life. She looked beautiful. Everybody was saying she looked beautiful. The people that had the body were in service. I mean, in service for, I think they said over 100 years. That family. A low key black funeral home. The lady, she's so funny. She's 89 years old. Talking about she's not going to retire. I mean, like, how often do you have to deal with a body? I'm thinking to myself, I wouldn't retire either. But I'm really not trying to be funny. Bye, Batty McBatties. It made me reflect, as always. And then the pastor had the nerve to say he was preaching his sermon from the standpoint of what would Sister Maddie say to you while you're still here. And what was it? Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Actually, that was my first time meeting the pastor. And he's Jamaican. He's cool. I like him. He's good people. He already was trying to recruit me. Because they just opened that church back up because they had closed that church due to whatever reasons. And everybody was like not happy that they had actually closed that particular church. But then now they hired him and they brought him back in. So he's trying to rebuild from the bottom, basically. A lot of people that used to go there are either dead. Some of them joined the other church that's in town. So yeah, it's like starting it all over again. Now he's telling me I got to come back and sing. So I dropped him my card. He gonna pop out a card. I'm like, I got a card too. Anybody can print a card. Everybody can print a card. Print your card. Put your number out there. Give it to the people. Put your talents on there. Put your talents on there. So I let him know I'm legit. Call him like he's talking about call me. No, you call me. Anyway, I feel much better because I slept like all afternoon. Glory, 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 glory. He's the right one for the church, even though it's in hood. He a trip. He don't. I think he probably don't talk to everybody on that street based on what he's saying. And then he was telling me about these people that were walking by, and as they were walking by, he was asking them why they were passing the church, and he told them to come on in. And then he said one of them happened to be a gay brother. And I said, brother, you're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome. Because he's a clinical psychologist. So he says that, oh, I know how to work with everybody. I know. And when he said that, I was like, yep, you're right down my alley. So yeah, I'm gonna go over there and help when I can. What you talking about? No, 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 no. What? When I see old people, sometimes I wonder how someone could bear to live that long. She was 84. What I realized though, when people turn like 60 something, the people that I know, it's like their faces and their body don't really change that much after that. Because I knew this lady, she was like my second mom. She was 103 when she died, and she looked to me like the same age as when I met her. But she took care of herself. But she really didn't change that much. Yeah, he's already been to meet a lot of the pastors. It's one of those streets where it's like every corner there's a church, literally. Every corner, all the way up the road, there's a church. So it's definitely not a place that lacks churches. But a lot of churches these days are empty. A lot of people are not going to church. What you mean you're gonna be quiet? Everybody's welcome because you said about the homeless person. I mean not the homeless, but the homosexual guy. And then again, he might be something else because you what is it, the LGBT. I don't remember all the other letters that come by there, the I and the something, something, something. I can't keep up. But everybody's welcome. Don't I say that into this group? I say everyone is welcome. I don't hear I'm not here to discriminate. Who am I? Who am I? I'm not perfect. I have my own flaws. Who am I to point fingers? You better stop pointing fingers at people, James. Why are you talking about you gonna be quiet? Jesus says, come as you are, but what I don't like when people don't finish it up, when you come as you are, it doesn't mean that you stay as you are. And a lot of people make it seem like you come as you are, you just stay as you are. But no, God will do the work in you and you will become something different. You can't hear, turn your volume up. Here at a backyard invite for a few minutes. Go Miami Dolphins. Wear your earbuds, sis. Wear your earbuds. You better have fun and don't forget about this. Have fun and forget about it. Talking about she at a backyard invite. Since I live in Indiana, there's a church on every corner. You know what I'm talking about. But anyway, enjoy the party, Nika. Go Dolphins. Not that I go for anybody, but go Dolphins. My brother's a Dolphin fan. I grew up watching my brother talk about the Dolphins back in the day. And one of my co-teachers, she's from Miami. She likes the Dolphins too. I wish somebody would invite me to a out. Girl, enjoy the party, child. Don't forget about this live and go enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself, girl. Life is short. What'd you do today, Brother James? Did you listen to TD Jakes as you said? Talking about shit, she walk outside. Girl, boo. Boo, boo. Where's my other sock? Did you listen to TD Jakes, Mr. James? A little bit. What you mean a little bit? What you mean by a little bit? You claim you're gonna listen to the man. I know, I know, I know, I know. Oh Lord. Well, I finally put my laundry away, y'all. Finally putting my laundry away in real time. Words of wisdom, let things go and move on. What are you talking about? Let things go and move on. No, because I want to hear, would this be a replay? Oh yeah, it'll be a replay. Replay. All of my lives are replay. I deleted one the other day, the one that I was trying to do that screencast for, but other than that, I haven't deleted any. It will be on a replay. Be quiet, Mocha. Mocha says bedtime. Well, you should have bought your earbuds, girl. You should have bought your earbuds. Good job, Vita. We gotta put the laundry up. I washed. Well, I washed twice last week, but then because I didn't have to wear my work clothes, I didn't feel like putting them away. No, his sermon was on getting ready and being ready for when God comes back. That's what he was saying. That he felt the message was to the people. He felt like that was the lady's message. That's how he preferenced his sermon, saying that it was systematic, giving them the call to be ready. Because the guy that was her son in law, he said that she was singing this song right before she died. That song that says "Get on the morning train" or something like that. And then a lot of people, her niece got up and was saying that was like one of her favorite songs. So even when before she died, and they were saying that she knew she was going or whatever the case may be, and then she was singing that song before she died. Oh, okay, that's what his sermon was on. Let things go and move on. Yeah, I've had to deal with that too. Let things go and move on. Yes, indeedy. And I got to shred some legal papers. I already brought the shredder in here. And I want to make a video for my other channel about that. Well, I've been waiting years to do this sermon now. Not sermon, but this video. And now I feel like I'm ready. I'm ready. I was going to burn it, but I think I'm just going to use the shredder. I don't know, I might go outside and burn some too. All of those legal documents that I had, all the different appeals and all the other unnecessary delays by the defense attorney, drug that situation out for like 2 years. I think our legal system is corrupt. But I didn't even leave that alone for my other channel. Why do these court cases go on so long? Tell me why. Why? Why? All right, I'm almost done, y'all. I'm almost done. And I've got a missing pair of socks. I've got a missing pair of socks. I need to downsize to my small dresser. What's up, Destiny? I need to downsize to my small dresser and my smaller bed. And I need to do that this week. Play what game? Who's playing the game? Welcome to the live, y'all. Hey, we vibe over here. We are becoming YouTubies. Are you making content? Is always my question to you. I just ate some spicy food and already my stomach is. Oh, yeah. And they did play the game. I don't know if you were on when I did talk about it before. Yeah, trust me. After personally going through the criminal court and the civil court, that's all I have to say. Bunch of malarkey. Bunch of malarkey. I was so glad when it was over. I don't know which is worse, y'all. I don't know which is worse. I don't know which is worse because when you have to deal with the legal system for so long, it's crazy. 2 years is a long time to be going back and forth with the legal system, especially when you're the victim. Well, like I said, that's for my other channel. I don't want to get into all that over here because it's a deep subject. I notice you're making content. You go for it, girl. Go for it. All right, who's in the house? I see some people watching and they're not talking, so I want to know who you are. I'm Vita. Allow me to introduce myself. I love candles. I love festive lights, as you can see behind me. I enjoy singing. I enjoy roller skating. I enjoy a lot of things, but I just don't do them right now. I need to have you. Yep, I enjoy water too. What is today, Monday or Sunday? Today is Sunday. Happy Sunday. The motivational minister is back. Did you enjoy your day at work? I was sleeping all afternoon after I got home from the funeral of the Sister Mattie. Sister Mattie. It is a happy Sunday. And I'm burning my stomach up because I just had some escovitch fish and that peppery stuff is burning my stomach. Why do I do this to myself? It's burning. But it was good though. Now I'm going to pay for it. That's how that goes. James, you need to start making some content. Once appointed to life and once appointed to death. Guess what I'm about to try to do? Make me a bracelet. I don't know why this girl gave me this thing. This lady, rather. Why did she give me this? Why? This was not on my list. Well, I'm going to see what I can do. I'm gonna see what I can do. Y'all answer me when I ask if y'all had dinner. I was serious. It was a serious question. Did you actually make yourself a healthy meal to eat? I'm here, but not here. Okay, Sister Nika. Work was good. Glad to be home. I'll hit it again tomorrow. You got that right. But I won't. I'm on vacation. That's why I just put my dog. What you mean you just put your dog? Do anything, James? I had fish and pasta today. Fish and pasta? That's an interesting combination. Oh, there's a little tape. And I was like, what is this? It's got a little tape. I guess so it doesn't just pop open. Anyway, the little recording that's there. Vita, you are so pretty. Oh, thank you. You're so funny. I'm not like y'all. Now, what are you talking about, James? Of course you're not like us. Everyone is unique. So what are you really saying? We are all different people. We're all unique. I think, what are you really talking about? Because I am lost, James. It seems like you're in a conversation all by yourself. The little recording that's there. Then you said, I'm not like y'all. Are you talking to someone in your... That's why I put my dog. What are we talking about? I'm thinking, but I don't know what to do. Are you talking about dinner? Because I'm really trying to figure out what you're talking about. Maybe that's what you're talking about. Maybe I have a problem with being on the camera. Oh yeah, I could eat some generic tum 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 tum. But once again, eating a lot of calcium, like my doctor told me, don't go overboard with the tums because tums is actually a bunch of calcium. And if you have issues with calcium, because I'm like hypercalcemia, whenever my blood pressure is checked, and I try not to push my body back there. I got a lot of hyper everywhere, and medicine for everything. So yeah, I try not to take it unless I really need to. I'll be fine. I'm used to it because I'm always eating spicy stuff. And then I pay for it. Yeah. All right, let's see what's in here. This thing seems like it'll just pop open and fly everywhere. Oh, it's like a... I don't know. I thought it was going to open one by one. This is even more risky for a person like me. I'm always wasting something. I remember I used to eat them like candy when I was a kid. Used to eat what like candy? Oh, Tums. Tum, 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 tum. Yeah, but it's really not candy. I've given some to my dog too, and I've given her something that I know she's not supposed to have. I just break off a little piece and make sure she gets your shirt is blending with your glasses. Are you a color coordinator? You know, that's something about me. I'm a lady, but I'm not one of those ladies that feels like everything has to be color coordinated. But I didn't even think about that. And now that you pointed out, it is just that. And after I got these glasses, I said I'm never going to get this kind of frame again. I don't like it. These like wire frames. And I'm due to get glasses. You know how our insurance is at work? I don't know if your insurance is like if you have vision coverage, you can get a lens every year, but you cannot get a frame every year. Make it make sense. And I always say that means you're gonna take my glasses, give me another lens, and what am I gonna have while you got my glasses? But that's where they try to sucker you. They try to get you to get a new frame. But no, the plan says every 2 years a frame, every year a lens. Make it make sense. I normally I don't even I coordinate sometimes. the motivational minister, but thank you for pointing it out. I really do. Those are the worst type of glasses. Yeah. And then I hate that thing being on my nose. I had talked to a girlfriend of mine from church, and she's like, "Girl, if you don't start wearing them glasses," but I'm like, "I don't like this thing." That's another thing about this type. I'm gonna go back to these other frame. I have this frame that I had got from this free giveaway when we were doing like a community medical day, and then everyone who made it into the number that they were wanting for the vision and doing the new glasses, I still have those glasses. They're like the only designer frame. Actually, this is a designer frame, but not a well-known designer frame. But I have another well-known designer frame. I'm just going to get them to change the lens again. So when I go in to do my exam, I'm like, no. But the thing about that is they always want you to pay because you're taking your glasses, their glass frame to them. I guess because they have to ship it to wherever they put the lens in. But I'd rather do that than pay for another however much hundreds of dollars for a frame. It don't look like it's worth $20. But I usually do my prescriptions online. Have you ever done that? All you have to do is have all the numbers and plug it in. As long as you know all the exact measurements, then it comes just right. And it costs you like half the cost if you were actually in the optometrist's office. Just a little info. Just a little info. Always dropping info. And what are these little teeny weeny bitty things? What do they expect me to do with this? These things are so small. Gabby, how do you keep up with this stuff? This is like really, it looks like washers that you put between a nut and a bolt. And they're so tiny and so small. They're setting me, oh, I could use my beater. Yeah. That's the only way I would make this happen. I can use these, my beaters. Those are the worst type of glass. I think I'm going to try to get. I thought about contacts, but I'm not ready. Oh, I understand what you're saying, Nika. I understand what you're saying, Nika. Like I said, enjoy yourself. You might as well go home if you're trying to be on your phone watching the chat, girl. I know what it's like. That's why I made my video about being a fly on the wall. Like, just leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Oh, this thing got even bells in here. Some little, are those bells? This is so cute. Look at that little bitty bell. I wish it made a bell sound. It barely makes a sound. That's no fair. Now help me understand. This is all this sent me, so that means I can't hardly make that many bracelets. Look at little thread. All these beads and a little thread. These are clay beads. I have like 1,000. Oh, that's what they're called, clay beads. Well, I'm gonna see what I can do with this. Rebecca. And guess what? This bead threader doesn't want to go in this hole. It's too big. So how in the world am I supposed to get this on here? How in the world am I supposed to get it on the thing? These holes are really small. How do you do that, Destiny? I mean, not Destiny, but Gabby. Do you have a bead threader? Oh, you wear glasses too? I don't even know what my number is right now. I think it's 2.25. I think. Gotta look at my paper. I keep all my papers so I don't get confused and see how blind I'm getting. All right, this is already a maze, y'all. Oh, this is like a theme thing. I see some Christmas ornaments. Hey, hey, Denzel, what's going on? Medea, 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 Medea. But yeah, the funerals always make me think. I don't know. I'm back. I'm still thinking about that. When I die, I want everybody to come say, Vita's gone. Trust me, this is not my forte, and I did not put this on my Secret Santa's list. I promise you. I don't even know why she. The only thing I can guess, like I said, is because she probably saw the one I bought from you on my arm because I wore it to work a couple of days. And she probably thought in her bright little mind, oh, it looks like she likes those, but did it mean that I made it? No. But it's a daunting task, and it's also therapeutic for the mind. So I'm going to stimulate my mind to help reduce the chances of Alzheimer's by keeping my mind active. James, you just come in the chat to be laughing. So how do you get them on the string? Because this string even looks larger. It looks larger than the hole as well. Like it would get stuck. Like it would get stuck. I don't even see the end. It means I have to like pull it all the way out just to get to the end. When? This afternoon? You woke up from a nap, Rebecca? You emailed me that this afternoon when I was sleeping. I've been sleeping for a long time. Every time I thought I was gonna wake up, I was like back to sleep. When I tell you I was tired, I was tired. Tired, 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 tired. Trauma. You look classic. I don't know what that means, but thank you. You mean because my hair is just what it is and I don't care? Yeah, big hair don't care. Is that what you're talking about? Classic or ethnic? Let me back up because I don't want to appear bigger than I am. I'm gonna be honest. You have to take your time and pre-cut the string. Yeah, I've seen my daughter do it. My daughter loves this kind of stuff and all these little intricate little things like little mini Legos, and that's why she became so smart because she always was activating. You don't know just pretty. So where you from, trauma? Trauma is a strong word. You've been through a lot of trauma. Trauma is real, very real. Trying to think of a kind of pattern. There's some snowmen and some stockings and some snowflakes. So basically, this is like a Christmas bracelet. All the choices in here lead to Christmas. You don't know. Just pretty. I'm going to guess you're a man. Trauma. Or you're just saying that I'm pretty because I'm just a pretty creature. And you might be a lady. All right, let me not be funny. It's cold here too. And guess what? This guy that sang at the funeral, obviously, I don't know who put him on program, but somebody did. Then he gets up there and says, I really didn't practice the song. I almost bust out laughing. I almost bust out laughing, but I had to remind myself who I was. I'm like, why put yourself on the program and then you know you're not ready? But he actually did pretty good. He almost made me, he was about to make me cry. He was about to make me cry. You know that song, The Only Stars in Heaven. Na, 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 na. It's one of those sleepy songs. The man sang it for his wife, he said, but he was singing it for his friend because the lady was his friend. The only stars in heaven. Yeah, I went to a funeral today. Sister Maddie. Just trying to improve my languages. Okay. Oh, you're just saying stuff to, so I'm not pretty and you're just saying it for improving your language. Thank you for letting me know. You went to a funeral today? Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. They're trying to protect my cousin. My cousin heard her neighbor died this morning, and they say she fainted. Everybody can't take that kind of news. She fainted. Her neighbor and her were close. You never know when people are gonna go. That's why you gotta love them while you got a chance. Love them while you got a chance. Love them while you got a chance. I made an Amazon wish list. Have you made your Amazon wish list? I posted it on my community tab. Now, what letter am I gonna spell? Everyone should make an Amazon wish list to help people buy you gifts. Stray kids stay. Of course, I cannot speak Turkish. What are you saying no to, James? You always come in very late with an answer, then I totally forget what I said. Make it make sense, James. Oh, look at this. This is a. Oh wow, that's young. This looks like what? I think it's a candy cane. Oh, actually, it's a gingerbread man. Let's throw a gingerbread man. Oh, I made it today. Actually, I was sitting in the funeral. I only put two things on there, but I also opened it to people can buy anything they want. Because it says, "Can you add other things?" Yeah, I can add other things. Tell my daughter she can go back and buy something too. Oh, yeah. I was talking about a coworker of mine. She died at about 40 as well. Make when people say stuff, it triggers memories. Yeah. And then her boyfriend died like a little bit before her. They were both sick. Some people get sicknesses and you wonder, but we don't have any notion of when things will go the opposite. Oh, Gabby, if you like drink some tea, teas help to flush that stuff out naturally because it's hot. You have sinusitis? That sounds like maybe sinusitis. I hope you don't have RSV because that's going around here. RSV, especially like if you're out in the public a lot moving around. I don't know if you do public transportation, but that's even worse having to do that. That sucks. I've been like struggling with sinusitis, so even now I could still feel like irritation. I feel irritation. This is like building a puzzle. To make that wish list. Do you even have an Amazon account, James? Or are you talking about you didn't make a wish list? Do you have an account? I think that we gotta spread some joy. We gotta spread some joy. We sing what? Sing at the funeral. Did I sing at the funeral? Is that what you're saying? No. I probably could have, but I didn't because they actually kind of revised the program in person today because they really didn't have a big program. I don't think the people that were over it, I don't think they really go to church. So the pastor was kind of just shifting things around just to make the service flow. To make the service flow. I've drunk tea, broth, cough drops, everything, but it only works for a little. I'm inside all the time, so I don't think it's serious. Hopefully. Are you allergic to dust? I am. If I don't, I have carpet, so if I don't vacuum and if I don't dust my area, I find myself sneezing a lot, and that'll create that same problem too. And if you don't open your window, it gets some fresh air in. And of course, if you're freezing, you probably don't think about opening your windows, but it's good to let some fresh air in. You wore your cousin's favorite what color? I don't know. Life is lifing. Let me just say that. One, two, three, four, five. One, two, three, four, five. Life is lifing. And I'm trying to do right. Every day I'm trying to do better. God knows I'm not perfect. But Jesus loves me, this I know. Oh, now why this one got a big old hole? Look at that big hole in there. Where's that hole? See that big hole? Big hole. Then the other one's got these little baby holes. Really? Now that looks kind of weird. A gingerbread man and then a blue snowflake. Your favorite color is purple? Okay. Sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan. I'm trying to see what word I want to spell. And I'm down with God. Yeah, you know me. I'm down with God. Yeah, you know me. That's what I had a few days ago. It was terrible. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's bugs going around. I don't think so. I've grown up with in a house with mold, so my immune system is. Lord help. You grew up in a house with mold, so you think you're no. That mold could be on your lungs. Seriously, just because you grew up in there, you feel like your immune system is strong. It could also be affected. So you might want to get a chest scan, a chest X-ray. If you feel that bad, they need to check your chest. But being in a house full of mold is not safe. Every 2 to 3 years, I can't remember the last time I was sick before now. Okay, but I'm just saying, the older you get, trust me, the more things happen. Ask me. Just a few years ago, I thought I was okay, and now getting older. That's what I had a few days ago. That mole hasn't caught up to me yet. At least I don't think so. I don't know. You might be right. Trust me, mole is mold. Like my daughter, I think she's allergic to mold. Well, she says she is anyway. I just take her word for it. But she grown now. She grown. She grown now. She grown. Now these letters are so small, Lord. Did not take my son to the funeral. Well, if you're not going to be in control of yourself, your son needs to stay home. Some people get to the. We always have one of our family members. I'm not going to say their name, but she always passes out usually. Somebody in her family always passes out. I could be strong at a funeral. I might cry. And I've known people that have been, close to me, but I don't fall out on the ground like some people. And I've heard people say, well, when your mama died, what? You going to be snotting at the nose? But I don't know. I don't think so. But then again, I don't know. I don't think so. Because my mom would want me to be strong. And I always watch her. So even today when she was talking about people who had died, she said, well, that's a part of life. And so I'm going to think I'm going to have that same attitude. Mommy always say, that's a part of life. Now, these letters are tiny, tiny. I'm trying to spell Jesus. Jesus. If I can get the letter out. Oh, wow. So you're trying to bleach it out. But that's even worse because bleach is toxic in your environment. I need to do like, what's her name? Prairie Winds, when she told me to use the pine needles with, what did she say? Pine needles. Who was on there when Prairie Winds was talking about that one morning? I need to get on in the morning and see if she pops in. I think it was pine needles with dishwashing liquid. It's like making a household cleaner. And then when you sit it down, it becomes like a all-purpose cleaner. But instead of using bleach, she was using pine needles in water. I think dishwashing. There's a third thing, but I don't remember what it is. I have to ask her. I probably have to go comment under one of her videos and ask her to remind me. Is there a game going on tonight? Is it that kind of season right now? Because I don't know. What sport is on TV? Jesus. 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 I think this is the wrong way. But it was nice weather today, even though it was very cool. Welcome to the live. Hi. How? Am I looking at the same four people? Or who else is there? Because I know that number is beyond four. Let me go on and in with my phone. I forgot. Who has messaged me? 15. Oh, you are watching the game. Cooper and Brady Oakley, what's up? I'm trying to help this man sell his tractor. Forgive me, that's why I was distracted. Because I'm tired of them messaging me. I'm ready to shut it down and say it's sold. Hello, I didn't know that you left. Cooper, where you been all my life? 8:15. Buccaneers and Dallas Cowboys. So you watching the game. That's why you're not talking, because you're all into the game. You all into the game. All right, I gotta drop. How do I put that in here? I gotta go in there and get it off the thing. Hold on. I gotta get the man's number. When you work hard and you live long and then you have money to do and go where you want, that's a beautiful thing. That's where I want to be. I don't want to be working hard and hard when I'm in my 80s. That's like the worst thing. Like that lady that was the mortician, whatever you call them, 89 years old and still in the mortuary doing the business. But I guess it's kind of like a, I don't know, it's kind of, I don't know how you describe that. Because I know they don't necessarily work all the time because they don't have a body. Then there's not much to do. So I guess it's like you're kind of retired in a way, because a lot of people not dying right now. And I'm not saying that to be a happy or sad thing, but like during Corona times, a lot of people were dying for whatever reasons. Everybody had their own conspiracy and theories. But I'm happy to see them not having a lot of business, because that means that no one has to be crying for their loved one. No one has to cry, baby. All right, where's that man's number? Copy. 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 All right. Copy and paste. Copy and paste. Copy and paste. Do you have $20,000 cash just to pay for a tractor? And then I keep getting these people that saying they got the cash. And some of us could barely buy a lollipop. All right, I need my medicine to kick in because I feel like my head is getting lightheaded. Only stars in heaven belongs to me and you. I heard that song at the funeral. All the hands that hold me now, hold you now. Somebody knows that song, but I forget that. I know it comes on like K Love or Hope FM, Christian Radio, Joe FM. The only stars in heaven belongs to me and you. I don't even know if that's how it goes, but I think that's what that guy said today. How you open this thing? Gabby, are you still here? Let me see. Y'all left me here. Gabby, what are you doing? James is all into the game. I'm about to get off here because you guys are not talking to me. Cooper and Brady, are you still here? My family's busy. Some are out at the park or at the getaway. Oh, how in the world am I supposed to do this, y'all? Guess I have to just let it all unravel. Who am I to know what to do with this thing? They have it wrapped up kind of funny. Do you like doing these things? I'm trying to make this. I'm making a bracelet. The only stars in heaven belong to me. I guess it is quite a bit of string. It's pretty long. I'm cold. Why am I feeling cold? And the heater is on. That means it's getting very cold outside. That means it's getting very cold outside. Am I the only one that marks off days on the calendar? And I gotta clean the carpet. You're back. Where did you go? Did you go clean it up again? The only stars in heaven. I need to check my email because, like I said, I was sleeping and I didn't. You have to go clean up soon. I remember those days when I had to clean up. Now I'm very selective. I clean up when I wanna. But I try to just maintain. That's what I do. I always clean up. I don't just wait till everything like piles up. That's why I always like to put things back and wipe things down as I mess them up. All right, these letters are like so tiny. And I don't even see a J yet. There's a J. Uh-oh. This is tedious. You need to what you call it? That's why they say you have to respect people's hustle. Now I need another S for Jesus. J-E-S-U-S. I got a funny feeling that after I spell 2 or 3 words, I won't be able to make another word. That's the only thing about this. Oh, there's another S. There it is. If I can just get it out without making the whole tray flip over, that would be a bummer. These things are small. Come on, jump out of here. Did you cook today, not Jesse, but Gabby? I was about to call you Jesus for a second because I'm thinking about that spelling. Okay, bye-bye. Good night. Thank you for coming through. All right, Jesus. Jesus. Whoa. Whoa. I didn't cook. My dad did. That's awesome. I don't remember my dad ever cooking, but that's a whole nother story. At your convenience, almost was going to hit the road again. Go to oh. The only stars in here. Welcome to the live. You can say hi. I promise you I don't bite. I'm just sitting here trying to make a necklace. I got this from my Secret Santa. This little bracelet kit. It has 290 pieces. And I did not put this on my Secret Santa list. Did you also get something from your Secret Santa? Trying my best to. Well, you know me, I'm not necessarily talking loud either. So, hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. You gonna be out all night, Nika? Do you need a designated driver, Nika? You need a designated driver, Nika? I would send your Uber. I could actually be your Uber because I do have clearance to be an Uber driver, but I just don't want to be an Uber driver. I need some water. Water is Water is what you need, especially after eating that spicy food. My stomach needs some help. I was finding something for my father to watch. Oh, okay. So he doesn't want to watch football with you, or you're showing him on his TV and you're watching on another TV. I guess that's what you're doing. Now I'm trying to figure out how to put this thing together. These beads don't want to go on. You know what? He's watching TV with you, or you mean he doesn't want to watch football? I guess that's what you mean. No, 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 no. I need to get up and go shopping for something in the morning. I might get up like a work day because I need to get some stuff done and then come back home to rest because I'm going to be gone Tuesday to go to the doctor for my appointment to the location that's color combo pretty. Oh, you talking about this? That's a peppermint gingerbread man. That's a blue snowflake. I guess that's what you're talking about. Unless you're like the motivational minister that was talking about my pajamas and my glasses coordinating, which I didn't think nothing about that when I put my pajamas on. He downstairs watching Ghostbusters too. I'm upstairs watching. Da 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 I haven't seen that movie in forever. Ghostbusters. I feel sick, y'all. I'm always feeling sick, and I hate that. One of these old days. One of these old days, it'll be all over. This thing don't want to go in this. It's too big. Yeah, it is a classic. I'm not driving. My biggest regret. I'm ready to go. Fight or flight mode has kicked in for real, for real. Oh, you know what? That's why I drove. That's why I drive. I drive. Because when I'm ready to go, this introvert is ready to go. I very rarely have someone in control of my moves. And I always make my intentions clear before I get in the car. When we're ready, we're leaving. Like we're leaving. And some people look at me funny, but I'm like, I'm not gonna put myself into a situation because I know I'm an introvert. And when I've had enough, and I'm ready. This thing. So how am I gonna get this on here? This thing is too big. Come do this for me. Gabby left me over here struggling with this thing. Gabby, you left me. It's not fun waiting on someone when you want to leave, but you. Yeah, I know. Trust me. Been there, done that. What I've learned is I'll go outside. I'd rather go outside and sit in the car than to stay where I don't exactly want to be. That's what I do. I'll just go outside and get in the car as if they give me the keys, depending on who you're going with. Oh, it went through by itself. I got it. But it didn't want to go on my threader though. But anyway, get out of there, Nika. Take an Uber. Or are you too far from home? But Ubers are not that expensive because I did an Uber with my daughter for the first time. I don't do Ubers around here, but when I was in Texas, we did an Uber when she was trying to take care of something. We had to use an Uber for about a couple of miles. But it's definitely not fun when you're ready to go. Oh, these things are little. They're making me exercise my fingers. But I'm trying to spell Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. I'm actually low key today. I'm low key. I'm not gonna do nothing funny. I put Paul in timeout, so Paul's not here to harass me. The only stars in heaven belongs to me and you. My mom is doing good. She's in pain, but she's good. She's always in some kind of pain. She's good. She's lived a long time. Thank you for asking. I just wanted to stay home at first. They promised to leave within a few minutes. My goodness, I'm so ready to go. Y'all feel, I do feel your pain. But I'm more like an extrovert right now, but I have my days where I'm a very much of an introvert. But some days I can be like the motivational minister says in one of his teachings, I have the ability to activate. Like today, I was talking to the pastor. I don't know him from nowhere. And then he kept talking to us. And then I started feeling like I was ready to go because he kept talking longer than I wanted to talk. Then my mom said, let's go because if he come back, he's going to start back talking again. So we walked up. Okay, he said, wait a minute. And then we left. Like we got out of there. But anyway, what you doing for Christmas? Are you cooking? I don't know what I'm doing for Christmas. I want to go to the beach, but I think it's gonna be too cold to be at the beach and just be like like doing like whatever I feel like doing. My nephew claimed he's coming, but I dropped a note in the comments. I said you can come and cook for us, which to say hint hint, we're not trying to be cooking. I think he's trying to come where there'll be food, but you better cook at your own house, nephew. He doesn't usually want to come, so I haven't really been around my nephew that one in a while. But honestly, I don't know. My mom told me she'll cook. We're supposed to be taking the turkey out the freezer. So I don't know what we're doing. Mama! Mom! Are we cooking the turkey? I know you keep saying it, but did you take it out? Or I need to take it out? I don't know. Christmas is Wednesday. I guess so. Today is Sunday. Yeah. Okay. I have to remember. Yes, ma'am. But yeah, we're cooking. I'll cook something. Because nowhere is open on Christmas. It's like one time when you know that everyone just pauses. So if you don't plan a catering or I was looking at this one restaurant and the cost to get the Thanksgiving meal, I was like, you kidding me. Even though I know they have their reasons, they need to make their profit or whatever, but you might as well cook for yourself at the prices that they had. Them big prices. Are you cooking, James? Talking about are you cooking? Are you going to be in the kitchen helping the people cook? Or do you just sit back and sit back and sit back? Hmm. Good. So I'm coming over. Tell your people that I'm coming over. Oh. Oh, you don't got Nika doing the eyes. Look at there. You got Nika doing the eyes. I used to do the eyes a lot till I got on some people's nerves, and then I kind of stopped doing it. But I like doing the eyes too. The eye emojis. The eye emojis. We're not gonna cook anything crazy. We've been kind of low key in it. It's only my mom and I, so we don't need to even do that. Well, hopefully I can go to the beach though. That'll be nice. Or I might go to my neighbor that's got a pool. He was just telling me I need to come over. He always says, "You didn't come by. Why didn't you come by?" Oh, it's okay if I come over? All right. On my way. On my way. Who's up in this chat? Who's up in this chat? Who's up in this chat? I see some people. I know Nika and James are talking, and who is that third, fourth person? Now there are two other people in the building. Say hi. We don't bite. We're just a little family over here. You want to join us? We just ask that you be respectful. We're spreading love, peace, and joy. Say hi in the comments. We won't bite you, I promise. I won't bite you. I'm from Florida, USA. Where are you from? Drop it in the comments. Nobody's going to see it but you. Nobody's going to see it but you. I need to lay down. I'm feeling dizzy like or something. If it's not one thing, it's another. If it's not one thing, it's a... Oh, no, ego, that's you hiding. I knew it had to be somebody in there lurking. No ego, what a go on? What a go on, me brethren? Me brethren, what a go on? Me brethren. Let's see if I can put this bracelet on. This bracelet. Did I make it too big? Actually, it's too little. I need to add something else to it. The only stars in heaven. It belongs to me. Oh, Fuzzy Fuzz, what's up? I want to go to the beach this year, Christmas. It was beautiful and peaceful. Just stayed a few hours till it got too cold. What state are you in, Fuzzy Fuzz? I'm going to put the monkey in the garage and the 5 birds in the attic and the 3 deers outside so you don't have to deal with them. You got jokes. You got jokes, my brethren, my brethren, my brethren, my brethren. Yeah, that's something people always want to say. My dog is friendly. Come on in. Okay, California, cool. You're kind of like Florida. Kind of like Florida. I'm thinking I'm about to make this bracelet too short. Yep, I love going to the beach. I do. You don't believe who when they say what? You don't believe who? Who's saying something? What are you talking about? That's really true. My dog don't bite. Well, my dog bites. I ain't gonna tell nobody that lie. You better enter with. I need to put a warning sign on the door. So next time, my dog bit the neighbor one time. She bit on his heel. But my mom forgot that Mocha was running around and the gate was down. So I keep her behind the gate. Especially if somebody's coming over, I put her behind the gate. And just so happens, my mom was just not quite thinking about the gate being down, and Mocha ran out and bit that man right on his little heel. And he actually hadn't been back over here since then. And that's the neighbor that came over that time that had his rifle to shoot the snake. So we know he's packing. Like, you better not try to shoot my dog. Yeah, most churches don't have service on Christmas. My mom's church, they're going to do a Christmas, New Year's Eve thing. But some churches do a service. I know some churches that will do a service, but not many, because they always say that family wants to be together and everybody should be with their family, whatever. Gabby, I thought you said you were going. You said you were gone. I see you came back. You came back. I think I'm almost done with this bracelet, but I'm trying to figure it out. I stay away from people's dogs too. I only really like my dog, and I don't trust no one else's dog but mine. I don't even trust Mocha on a good day. Mocha could be a handful. Be still. All right, that's my pattern. Whatever that looks like. The only stars in heaven. Wow, Vac, you do that every day? Why does it seem like you do the same thing every day? Your house has to stay magazine ready? I don't know. I like a house that looks lived in but not trashed. I don't want it to be trash. I think also you'll realize how big that bracelet will be. Oh, well, I didn't. I know that it stretches and will stretch. So I'm trying to factor all that in so it won't be too. I don't want it to just fall off my wrist. It's a matter of trying to tie this knot now. I don't think it's too big. I think I did good. I think I did good. But if I'm not, I probably go to the river because the river is like 30 minutes away. The St. John's River, and it's a nice river walk. My mom keeps saying she wants to go there. I'm probably gonna go there. But I got to do her Christmas shopping in the morning. So if I don't like get up ahead of her so she won't try to follow me, I actually plan to get up like a work day and then go to Walmart and go to some stores. But those stores open like at 10 o'clock, and I don't want to be out when everybody starts coming out to do their last minute shopping and acting crazy. So I want to go early in the morning when I don't have to deal with a whole lot of humans. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Sister Gabby. Mocha snoring. Mocha says she tired. Mocha doesn't like when I leave her, and I was gone for a little bit because we left this morning about 9:15 and didn't get back to about I don't know, it was about 12 or something like that, I think. But anyway, it was a good service. Nobody was boo-hoo crying. Everybody was calm. Denzel came in, but I don't think he stayed. I don't know if he's in or not. He might be in here. Oh, I told you what to do. Drink a lot of warm stuff. That'll help to break that stuff up and it'll run out your nose. That's what works for me. Drinking some hot tea and just keeps it. I mean, like really warm tea so that you can feel it stimulating. And then when you drink it, you feel that mucus loosening up and coming out. I don't like taking a lot of drugs. I don't. And you can drink some lemon water. I like natural remedies. If you have like an orange or a lemon, then you can make some lemon peel tea. Well, seeing that he just got here, he seems cool. And he's one that wants to teach and train. Some parents, some not some parents, but some pastors come through and they have, like he said, some parents pastors come through and they just want to be controlling and changing, but they don't really want to be with the people. And he said he's not like that. So that's one thing I like about him. Not just because he's Jamaican, but yeah. And then I was putting my mom's hat on. And some people they'll watch you do something and they don't jump in to help. But you could tell he's like a nurturer. Because I was trying to put my mom's hat on because we were standing outside and it was kind of cool. And she did have her hat on. Because my mom is an older lady, of course. And then, so I said, let me put my mom's hat on because she had her stuff in my bag because she wanted to leave her bag in the car. And then he just jumped right in and helped me put my mom's hat on. Those little things I pay attention to. It's almost as if I was dating or meeting a new guy. When you see those little things about a person that makes them, yeah. Because he didn't have to help me put my mom's hat on, but he saw that I was struggling a little bit. I was struggling a little bit to pull it down. He just helped me fix it on the head and everything like a good son. And then he got some brownie points. He got some brownie points from me with that one. But my mom had already met him, but since I don't go to my mom's church on the regular, I didn't meet him until today. But so far, I got good vibes. I don't like pastors that are not down to earth. And I've experienced some of those pastors. They just want to look like they're a millionaire, some of them, and they want to have like that mega church vibe and all that stuff. James, did you accept some gossip? Yeah, those kind of pastors I don't like. And I've heard people that say they've been to T.D. Jakes' church, like some of my friends that live like in the Atlanta area. I know he has churches in other places, but they say those people be like forcing you to give a lot of money in that offering thing. And see, I can't be going to know those kind of churches. James put the eyes up. I guess I was busy trying to put my necklace together. What is James' eyes doing? He must have good energy if you vouch for him. Yeah, I think so. But the thing is, what I'm trying to say is that church was closed. And before it closed, I would say the lady that died today was one of the members. Now she's gone. Another lady died not long ago. She was like 100 and something. Sister Baker. And then really, realistically, what was left it's not. I think it was like less than 10 people. It was a very small church. That was one reason why they probably made the executive decision to close it because the way how our church operates is it's a system. It's not like a one man show where some pastors they collect the money and the money going like right into their hands. Our church goes. Uh, there's like a order system, so the money actually doesn't stay at the church. The pastors are paid through our organization, our church organization, church government. So when you're sending a pastor to a church that say has 5 people and he's getting the same salary as somebody who has a church that's 2,000 people, and then they're looking at it from a business standpoint, that's like, so I think at the time they closed it because they didn't want to deal with all the things that needed to be like evangelism to bring the church back up and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, I did it. Now where's the scissors? Where's the scissors? I can cut this string. I brought the string over. I mean, I brought. Oh, here it is. Wait, nope. Where's the scissors? Somebody tell me, please. Where's the scissors? That's weird. I thought I brought everything right here that I need. Let me close this box before I make a blunder and make it fall. Yeah, he does have good energy, though. The kind of energy I like. Someone that's transparent. He's ex military and he's also a psych major. What gossiper did I miss? I don't want no gossip. I try not to do that. Hot mess, James. Hot mess. At least you're honest. The pain medicine makes me sleep right now. Of course it does. Where did I put the scissors, y'all? It's weird. I guess I gotta go get my other scissors in the bathroom. Hold on. But I had the other one right here, which is weird now that I don't even know where it is. That's weird. That's very weird, y'all. Weird. Now, that is very, 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 very weird that scissors just disappeared. And I know for a fact I brought it right here. Where did it go? Where did it go? So baby boy is doing good, Rebecca. Look at it. The scissors is under my phone. I knew it was over here, but I forgot when I brought my phone. I guess I decided to sit it on top of the scissors, and then of course I forgot it was under there. Old timers. That's why I need to do these kind of activities to stimulate my brain and my memory. Stimulate the brain. I gave away that candy, y'all. I made like 4 bags because I had some of those, those little treat bags from. I always had some extra ones from when I did do a treat bag for whoever the last time when I did it for my students. And I took that candy to church because I was like, if I keep that candy here, I'm going to eat it. And I didn't realize how much candy was really in that thing. I gave that candy away. But I did keep my other Kit Kat, though. I kept my other Kit Kat and my lollipop. Those are the only 2 candies that I actually put on there. I didn't want chocolate, per se. Just Kit Kat, not like that other kind of chocolate. You probably pushed it under there, Fuzzy Fuzz. It's just amazing how things happen. That's why you try, even when you're trying to pay attention, things still happen. Yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna use gift bags or gift paper, but I need to go shopping for mommy. And I need to go to the bank and get some money too. Or I'll get cash back at Walmart or somewhere. Pastor Geno Jennings says pastors should not be paid. What you think about that? Well, I think they need to be paid something. How they going to take care of their family? And if the pastor is a man, then how is he going to take care of his family? I know who Geno Jennings is. How is he going to say this? How is he going to take care of his finances? How? His bills or whatever. To me, that doesn't make sense. What I don't, well, the thing is, what I'm not used to because of I'm used to our church system and how it functions. When I visited those churches where the pastor is like the owner and the whatever, and you go in those services and they keep on collecting money, collecting money, collecting money till they get to their quota, whatever their quota is for that Sunday. Those services kind of make me feel different because I'm not used to that. When I used to go to church with like some of my friends from the neighborhood, and I'd be like, why they keep on going around and around, putting money on the table? And then to me, that feels like it's like a harassment or bullying type thing. And then it's like they keep on saying, come on now, we need $200 more. We need $300 more. And then my friend was saying that's why I hold they have $5 and they just keep putting one every time till they get. That's what my friend used to tell me. So they keep their money back till they don't want to just put it all on the table because they don't know what the other people putting. So then they start putting one by one by one by one because they already know that they're gonna keep on going around and around and around till they get to the money that they want. See, I'm not used to that. Not used to that at all. But thank you for sharing, Fuzzy Fuzz 66. He works, he have 2 jobs and support. Well, I don't know about that because our pastors generally they only have their job as a pastor. Now, some of them may also work in the community, uh, depending on what their degrees are. Some pastors have dual degrees. Like the pastor that I was talking to today, he's a clinical psychologist, but he's also a pastor and a chaplain. So, but in our organization, the pastor is a hired worker, so they're supposed to be paid. So, I don't know. It's not like a storefront church that's not connected. Our church is like worldwide, and it's a movement. It's an organization. It's set up that way. What I don't agree with though is that some musicians are paid and some are not, and that I have an issue with. Because I'm like, if you're gonna pay the organist and you're gonna pay the drummer, but you don't pay the singers, make it make sense. How are they any more important than those who get up to do other things on the program? That I disagree with. And some churches do that. They pay the musician because they want them to be there. They hire people outside of the church because they don't have musicians in the church. All right, I'm feeling woozy in the head. The woozy, how woozy, how woozy, how woozy. I want to lay down. How woozy, woozy, woozy. Wait a minute, gotta go give mommy a hug. Mom, you had a popsicle today? I had one I broke in Tuesday. I might go do DoorDash tomorrow morning. Working. It's called building and building. I want to be monetized on YouTube so I can start making some money. That's what I'm trying to do. I told you. My mama said that I've been talking on the phone too much. That's what mama said. She said, you just keep talking on the phone so much. She said, that's why you tired. I told them I'm working. One of these days it's going to pay off the bonnet. No, I'm wearing my scarf now. The singers bring the energy. They should be paid. I hear that. Amen. Do you have a problem with bonnets? I don't know. I just can't lay down with my hair like this. I know some people, they'll just lay down. They don't cover their hair up and then they just lay down, whether it's a weave or braids or whatever. But I do have a satin pillowcase when I really don't want to cover my head. I put my satin pillowcase on, but most of the time I always cover my head. I've heard some weird things from all kinds of people, but I do know that everyone has their person out there, and I believe that. Because I've heard some guys, those guys that want their wives to become like artificial. They want their wives to stay looking like they're flawless by doing, these boob jobs and butt jobs and face jobs. And I know you've seen those on like social media, those people that share that part of their life. But just imagine going through your life and every time you turn around, you go into the cosmetologist, not the plastic surgeon, because you keep on trying to fix everything. Put in Botox in your wrinkles and putting them in these things like this. And before you know it, you look like some of those people that have done all those surgeries. And when they get older, then you really start to see those things under their skin and just starts to look, I don't know. I just try to maintain my skin. Because you're going to get old. When I started in my 20s looking older, I was like, what is happening? And now look what has happened. Years have gone by. I thought I turned my alarms off, so why this is doing that? I do have wrinkles. You're being so kind. Look at my pictures. Look at my videos. I have wrinkles. What do you mean? What do you mean? I do have wrinkles. My elasticity is changing in my face, which creates sagging. See right here? What's the secret? Taking care of yourself from within. This is not helping because this is not necessarily nutritious, but eating well. It begins from within. Positive mindset and all that good stuff. I forgot to turn this alarm off. What am I thinking? Oh, that's to call my auntie alarm. You have to take care of yourself, and it starts from within. It's not just what you put on the outside, but you have to drink water. something I fail in, but I try to drink enough water and eat healthy. Avoid a lot of things that will cause problems. My mom always tells me to take vitamin E because vitamin E is good for hair, skin, and nails. But I don't do that. I just take a multivitamin. hmm I like how you said that. You like how I said what? What I just said? So how was your day? No ego. No ego, man. No ego, man. No ego, man. Did you cook today? Are you cooking for Christmas? Are you married? You're married, right? You are married, right? You give me married vibes. So do you help your wife in the kitchen? Or do you leave her in there all alone and you never go help? Does that mean that you're not married? So that means you cook for yourself because you stayed home all day alone? Alone, 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 alone. Transformers. Oh, more than meets the eyes. That's what you mean? You're ignoring my question, so that means you're married, right? Yeah, I think so because you're doing everything but answering that question. So I'm going to say that's yes. You open the front door one this evening. I slept all afternoon. What's wrong, James? Because I'm asking questions. What's wrong, James? Hmm. Is your team winning? No, no ego has gotten silent. I just like to know when married people are in the room and when kids are in the room. Welcome to the live. I see some visitors here. Hi, I'm Vita, and I'm in Florida, USA, and I'm just relaxing, eating a popsicle. How are you today? Songbird, I don't say this often. I've been confined to a wheelchair for 26 years. Okay, so are you married? That doesn't change my question. I know there's one guy, he's married, he's in a wheelchair. So what are you trying to say? You know what? It's okay. You seem to have a very nice personality, and I'm sure that someone would love you. So I don't know if that's what you're trying to say. Well, I figured that you married because you seem like a nice person. Regardless if you're in a wheelchair or not, everybody has somebody, and I say that often. Oh, the name of the sermon, whoever was asking me that, the name of the sermon was One More Step. That's what the pastor named the sermon at the funeral. One More Step. One more step. You're not married. Which one is it? Oh, you have a lady friend. Oh, yeah, you seem like a nice vibe. Just like the wheelchair warrior. He's on Instagram. I think he's on Facebook too. He just got married, and he's been in the wheelchair. I think he said for 26 years. You know him from social media? You're not what? You mean you made up the story about your being in a wheelchair? I'm talking about you're not what? But anyway, the wheelchair warrior is what he calls himself. I follow him. But sometimes he comes across a little arrogant. I don't know. So I think I actually unfollowed him because I don't like that kind of stuff when I feel that kind of vibe from people. I like people that are like being their, maybe if that's his authentic self, he's kind of comes across as being kind of cocky and arrogant. I don't know. That's just me. Oh, you don't know him? No, he's black. He's a black guy. Let me see if I can find him on Instagram. I'll show him to you. I like to watch people that are encouraging me. Let me make sure I turn my volume down before I end up getting a copyright. Because all these apps have music as soon as you click on something. I think I unfollowed him because he posts a lot too. That's another thing. He posts a lot. I understand he's happy that he got married and everything. Oh, the motivational minister is live on Instagram. Wheelchair warrior. Wheel and wheelchair Kev. He's doing good too. And then that other guy that's called he's Spanish. I guess I'll follow him back. Let me follow him back. Let me not be petty. Let me not be. What happened to him? He got his head covered up. Let me see if I can see his wedding day picture. They don't. He don't took a lot of pictures with his new bride. All right, this is a nice picture of them. Oh, it's a video. My bad. I thought it was a picture. Hold on. Thought it was a picture. He's taking a lot of pictures with him and his bride. All right, this is a picture. If I can open it up. That couple. Yep, there's somebody for everybody. Whether or not we're gonna look for that person or not. But anyway, yeah. Gabby, you're back again. Welcome back, Gabby. There's that guy, Poppy. What is his name? He's pretty popular too. He has a daughter. I think his daughter was about to be born when he got in the wheelchair from his accident. And wheelchair Kev, he's married too. Just because you're in a wheelchair or whatever, there's always somebody that'll love you. They don't see you. I notice that disabled people in America aren't that friendly. In Jamaica, you run into a wheelchair person, they say hi. Here, they act like they don't even see you. I think I think sometimes some people don't know how to respond, and some people don't want to respond by staring, and then some people are not approachable, and then there are so many sides to that. I know for me, I don't like staring at a person that appears to be sick because I feel like somehow they're gonna feel like I don't know. maybe thinking about something about them that's not nice or something. I don't know. But I try to talk to people just as if they are just that. I don't want to look at you and say, "Oh, you're in a chair. Oh, you're this or oh, you that." Like the guy that I picked up the other day. I don't address him by his disabilities or anything. That wouldn't be nice. But I understand where you're coming from, and that goes back to sensitivity, being sensitive to other people, and not treating that person as if they're helpless. Now, I know one situation was kind of weird when I was in the cardiologist's office. I don't know what was wrong with this lady, but I've learned that when you're in public, you don't just join into everything and you're liable. This lady was in a wheelchair, and then sometimes she was in the bathroom, and then all of a sudden she was talking about she needs somebody to come and help her. I'm thinking it won't be me because I'm not going in there. I don't know what's going on. Not about to sue me. So one of the staff workers, they went in because I'm like, this other lady was about to go in. I'm thinking to myself, I'm not getting up and going in. I don't know what's wrong with that lady. She might be on the floor or I don't know. But I'm like, I don't know. I think people are just not sensitive or they don't know how to be how to relate to people that are interabled. Oh, I'm sorry, Gabby. You want some? This is a mango pineapple, I think. I'm making myself cold. I'm not looking whatever God got for me. I'm just trying to be ready. But if the man is the hunter, how you gonna say you're not looking? Americans are mean, and like I said that when I was talking about when I came back to South Korea. I don't know if you were on that live when I was talking about that. The stare don't bother you, but wouldn't you rather a person come up and just talk to you instead of just staring? I'm becoming one of those people that I talk to everybody when I bump into them in the store. Good for you, honesty. Honestly, I'm not looking. So how you gonna not be looking? But I thought the man was supposed to be the hunter. So if you're not looking, then who? I don't get it. If you're not looking, how you gonna know? How's she gonna know? Y'all just gonna bump into each other and go, "Oh, we're here. We're ready." James, you're the man. How are you going to find a woman if you? Thank you, Gabby. I don't know, but I understand what he's saying. So, and I have that same mindset too. That right now I just need to be ready, like ready emotionally, ready mentally, ready physically, ready. Yeah, I'm expecting God to make it happen too, but I know I got to do my part. I guess I'm gonna have to find my husband on YouTube, but that's where I am most of the time on YouTube. Maybe I'll find him Christmas shopping because I'm gonna go Christmas shopping. Come talk to me, no problem. Okay, I'm gonna come talk to you then. Come talk to me, baby. I rushed with my kid's mother. I rushed with my some of my relationships too, but I've learned that I gotta take it slow. Actually, I didn't really rush. I take that back because I was with them for years before we got married. But you can be rushing by not taking the time to know the right information or asking the right questions. But I know this one lady, she met the guy and went through everything in less than a month. Met, dated, engaged, married, all in less than 30 days. That's common. I've seen other people do that, and they said they did it in 2 weeks. There's this black couple. They have a, a channel on, I think, Facebook or a page or whatever on Facebook. They got married quickly, and they've been married for, according to their story, for a while. That's what I call intentionally dating. That's what I want to do. Someone who wants to intentionally date to marry. Yay, you finally got back home. Good for you. I want to intentionally date to marry. I don't want to feel like I'm taking 5, 10, 20 years just to get to the. And I want to date somebody who is intentionally wanting to be married. Not that they want another girlfriend, because I always say I'm too young for another boyfriend. I mean, you could be my boyfriend for a couple of months, but after that, you better be putting a ring on it or no ring. I don't have to have a ring. One thing that I hate is a man that wants me to chase him. Not gonna happen. Exactly. But I think it should be mutual because that person also should know that you are interested as well. You can't expect them to always call or always reach out. It should go both ways. But I don't think that a woman should always be the one making the initial contact all the time. It should be just reciprocated. I know women who approach the man and they, ma'am,
You have anything black need washing?
my dark clothes are right there.
No, I said black.
I do have things that are black, but I also have my clothes that I'm gonna start washing in the morning. What are you trying to wash?
I find myself having a lot of black clothes.
They gonna run?
That's why I need black.
Well, we could figure that out in the morning because I'm not gonna put nothing in the machine till in the morning.
Well, I know, but I was just asking him.
Yeah, there's some black ones in there. And
Yeah,
my new black jogging pants that I had on today.
I need to wash too.
Mm-hmm.
Everything,
Mm-hmm.
everything. But though I end up having so much black clothes.
Okay.
So,
Because you keep on wearing black.
yeah. But when the weather turn cold,
Mm-hmm.
that's
I
it.
think I'm gonna get up and go out early in the morning though. I think I'm gonna do some DoorDash.
Oh. So you said Sean didn't respond to you?
No, because I think he don't like the fact that I said that he could come and cook for us.
Oh, gosh. Why you tell a boy that?
Because I don't want him showing up thinking that we just cooking all this food just because he coming.
Well, I don't mind
You already know I'm gonna keep it
if he
real.
coming and if you gonna eat, you can cook.
Anyway, mommy, I'm washing in the morning, but I think I'm gonna get up early in the morning.
You're gonna be cold.
I know, but I gotta go on a mission in the morning.
Okay, go on your mission.
Love you, mommy.
I love you too. Good night. Get off the phone and go to sleep.
I am gonna go to
You
sleep.
talk about you're tired, but you be on the phone too.
I'm working.
Right now,
Yeah, I'm working. What you doing?
trying to fix this gate because you got it in halfway. Next thing you know, it tumbled down on somebody's foot.
Oh, okay.
So it might be your foot.
Yes, ma'am. I gotta go buy her Christmas presents in the morning. I gotta go Christmas shopping for mommy. I doubt I do DoorDash. I need to get something done to my
Oh,
tire too.
oh, you
So
forgot.
while I'm in Walmart getting my tire sensor, I need to go find mommy something. What do you give a lady who doesn't need anything? That's gonna be an adventure. Gotta figure out something. Hail up, mommy. You picked up on whose accent? Mine? My accent is weird. My mom doesn't speak patois. She tries, but she doesn't. Real Jamaican. Dong from yard. I told you I'm Jamaican. But I was raised around a bunch of Jamaican people, though. I always smile at people. A lot of people don't respond to it. I just keep smiling. I try to put positivity out there. A lot of people aren't ready for it. That's true. They probably think I'm crazy. No, just keep on smiling. And that's what I try to do too. Because you never know what a person is going through. And sometimes a smile will actually change that person's whole day. And sometimes when you smile at some people, they will actually smile back because they see that you acknowledge them. It's like you're saying that I see you. I see you. Yeah. And some people need that, especially during the holiday season. You'll be surprised the number of people that'll be alone during the holidays for one reason or another. Some by choice and just some by life circumstances, they find themselves alone. Alone, alone, alone. And that's no way to be. Yes, sir. So you need to start posting content. Everybody should be posting content and tell your story. Tell only the parts that you want to tell. Don't tell everything. Right, James? No ego. Gabby's already posting. Nika, you need to start posting too. Tell your story. Tell your story. Guess what? One day you're gonna tell your story. Why not today? Who says you're gonna live to that one day? Hmm? That one day. Are you gonna live to that one day? Life is short, and like I said before, no one is remembered by what they were gonna do. They're only gonna be remembered by what they did. And ever since I heard that, I always remember one day may never come. One day may never come. And you say your team was winning, Mr. James. No ego. You know, I used to be embarrassed about my story. A lot of the things I've told you guys, I don't even tell people that are around me. That's the thing. I don't. A lot of the things I've said to you, I don't really talk to the people around me about it. But if they watch my channel, they'll learn, they'll see it. But a lot of things I share on the YouTube community, I don't even talk to people about in person. But I still don't tell you everything about me, but I tell you just enough to hopefully help you. To hopefully help somebody. If not you, somebody. Yep. Tie my head like my grandmama. My grandma used to tie her head like this. Back in the day. My grandma was born in 1909 and she died in 1997. She died like right when I got to Korea. And that kind of burnt me bad because I was like, there's no way I can afford to go right back to America after just arriving in Korea. So I didn't go to that funeral. I don't think I would. I'm not ready to tell you anything. I was like that too until I realized that now was the time for me to start telling my story, especially my domestic violence story. I've been sitting on it too long now. It's time to keep. I need to make a video tomorrow and a lot of videos while I'm off. And part of that is going to be about the legal talk, and I'm going to do that tomorrow. I already got the shredder right here. My stuff is too fresh to get into. Only when you're ready. I mean, I can't. I'm not saying when or when not, but only when you're ready. Like me, the major things that happened to me happened in 2017, but it's now 2024, and I'm now ready to talk about it. So it doesn't happen overnight. Trust me. I know. 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 It doesn't happen overnight. And when it's fresh, it's even worse. And then having to go through a criminal court case and then to be constantly reminded and rehearsing with your prosecuting attorney makes it even worse when you want to kind of move on because of a prolonged court case. You can't move on. And that was probably the worst thing. I wish some days that I even didn't even get into that criminal court case because it was just like a nightmare. It was literally like a nightmare. And when they show Law and Order, that's definitely fictitious because of the way how they show it. Like the person goes to trial so quickly. Nope, they don't go to no trial no quickly. I'm sure you guys know that if you think about it in real life. When you watch the news, these people that are constantly appealing and going back and forth for years. Like that one guy, I thought that his thing was over. And the next thing I know, they were saying, oh, he's getting sentenced today. I'm thinking, I thought that happened years ago. And there he is still going back and forth, back and forth. But the victims are the ones that are struggling the most because, especially if the victim is still alive. Of course, you know, sometimes those people are not alive, but the ones that are alive, then they have to be dealing with that court system. Like one of my co-teachers, co-workers, when her daughter was murdered. Just imagine that you have to keep on going to court because you want justice for your daughter, and then years and years and years go by, and every day or every time you have to go to the court, how you feel that just imagine if you lost a child to someone's choice to take their life. But anyway, let me not go down that road. I got some fresh wounds too, Gabriella. I feel you. I hear you. When it's time, if it's for you, then you'll do it. But everybody don't have the same journey. That's sad, though. I hate when people relate to me in that way. I have men problems. You could probably tell. Don't say you have man problems. Just say that you have not met the right one yet. That's what I know. I know I have not met the right one. One that's going to love me for me. And we can grow together and whatever, whatever, whatever. Yeah. You have a lot of people that will try to say different things to you, but you have to recognize when a person is just not for you and don't feel upset or offended by it. And it's okay to try again. Exactly. Haven't met the right one. And especially when you rush into a situation, it's definitely like the worst way. Yes, Rebecca Towns, I just got into my bed. I did. That's why my bonnet, my scarf is now on my head. Haven't you gotten in my bed with me before, sister Rebecca? Yeah, I said I was feeling like woozy or whatever or something. And my mom keeps telling me I need to get off the phone, but that's just mom because she doesn't like social media. She doesn't like social media. Well, I told her I'm working because I'm trying to build up. Build up. That's what I'm doing. But anyhow, I'm trying to find my channel as usual. It's kind of weird trying to find my channel. Welcome to the live. I see that you're there. My dad is in the hospital right now. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, I can't give myself hearts. Anytime I press hearts, and I don't see them on the screen. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, everyone. Yeah, I could say that, but it's not those type of relations. All the men in my life in general have hurt me, and I realize I take that whenever I interact with a random man. But anyway, in the chat, so over smoking, put it down. No smoking in the chat, so over smoking, put it down. A stroke yesterday morning. Oh, wow. A stroke could be very deadly. Thank God he survived. I think I understand what you're saying, Sister Gabby. I do. And I pray for your healing. Those things are on my Breaking and Healing channel. Have you ever been in the chat when I told you about my Breaking and Healing channel? Where I go into that kind of stuff. But it's heavy. And sometimes I just can't make a video because that stuff is still heavy. But I'm determined to finish the journey. It's hard to trust when someone tried to break you. Trust me, I know. Like I said, this stuff happened like 2017. I really haven't dated. I've dated, but not like dated seriously. Where in the service? What do you mean by where in the service? Yeah. But the thing is, like I always say, there's always evil. There are evil people. And some people are just narcissistic and dealing with all kind of trauma themselves, and they don't know how to relate to people in a healthy way. Your dad is 80 years old. But a stroke is not respective of any age because all ages can have a stroke. But the older you get, of course, I guess complications can be harder. So we do pray for his healing, like Sister Gabby said. What do you mean by no, where in the service, no ego? No ego, no ego. Good night, Fuzzy Fuzz 66. I have to be at work 1 a.m. So I need to get my tired self to bed. See you next time. I'm so glad I don't have to go to work. Is that what James is talking about? Or he's trying to say the conversation is hot? I thought that's what he was saying. No smoking in the chat, so over smoking, put it down. I guess that's what he was saying. But I don't know why No Ego is saying where in the service, what service. But I tell random stories in a lot of my lives. They just come out. And if they come out, they just come out. But I don't pre plan, but sometimes I'm led to share different things that have happened to me. Oh no. They got these cows jumping into water. They must be trying to wash them off. And they're reluctantly dropping into this deep water. That doesn't look safe. And that cow is hesitating. Like, I don't want to jump, I can't swim. Oh, you could tell he didn't want to jump. They got him going through this little narrow thing. It's like a little narrow pool. I'm like, how inhumane does that look? But anyway, people don't care about animals like I do. But it just looks like something weird. Maybe because I don't understand it. And that goes back to what I was saying. I don't have the sensitivity to this situation because I don't know about it. So I don't understand it. But it just looks to me like those cows shouldn't be jumping in that narrow thing. I only medicate and be to know my kids don't be around it. Oh, so you are serious. Okay. Yeah, we were talking about that too, talking about people who are medicating because they got a card. Yeah, but don't have your kids around you and you're getting your medicine. Let me see that prescription card, James. I gotta get one of y'all on my live. Y'all gotta who's gonna join my live? I need to send you a link one day. Maybe it's you, Gabby. I need you to join my live. You're the only one that I know your email. The rest of everybody's been hiding their emails and stuff. I can't watch animal videos. It'll make me bawl for days. Oh, yeah. Some of them, I feel some type of way sometimes. That's why I need to go back to being a vegetarian. I'm about to go back to being a vegetarian because I just can't handle it sometimes. I actually turned my ringer off when I went to sleep because I was like, I don't want nobody. Who was on live this morning when I was talking about people that were asking me for money? And that same person came right back around and asked me for money after I told them, don't you ever ask me for money again. And they keep on coming around. One of my African subscribers. Good night, you're leaving me. No ego, you know, you can't go. What am I ever going to do without you? No ego. Okay, good night. Okay, good night. I'm about to go back to sleep. I know I'm not going to go to sleep that long because I've been sleeping. Sister Nika, you said you were so full. Are you sleeping because you're so full? Everybody can't be going to sleep. So did you finish cleaning up, Sister Gabby? And my shoulder is hurting. I didn't even do that much. Your dad scare you. Were you there when he had the stroke? Is that what you're saying? All right, no ego, go to sleep, go to sleep. Da, 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 da. Everyone is welcome here. When I say that, I always mean that. And I'm trying to be transparent and I'm trying to be accepting because I know that I have certain prejudices and it's not about color, but sometimes we have certain preferences about things and we have to realize that we have to be accepting, especially like if you're planning to get married. There's a lot of accepting and accommodating that happens in relationships. And if a person is in a relationship and you have a situation that's not healthy, then things can get funny. But when someone truly loves you, you'll know it. And they shouldn't approach the relationship in a communistic type of way, I'll say. Yeah, when you're around someone who's getting sick, it's never a comfortable thing. Then you forever feel like something's going to go wrong because you saw something happen and you think, when will it happen again? And that's when the anxiety starts to come in. You keep overthinking, overthinking, overthinking. Welcome to the live. What's going on? I'm Vita. Vita, who sells Avon, but I only buy it for myself. But if you like these liners, I think they're eyeliners, feel free to go and shop on my website. I'll be happy to give you the link. I always buy makeup once again. These are $1.79, which is not bad. I guess they're on sale. The glimmer liners for eyes, brows, and lips. And I know who likes those liners. That Sister Gabby. She loves putting on those liners around her lips. If you ever watch her content. Yeah, she tries to do her makeup game. Lipstick is up to 65% off. Go catch the sale while it lasts. So that's why I said I was gonna buy that color that looks like so do I she do I just seen you never been to Gabby's channel? You need to go subscribe if you haven't subscribed. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Yeah, she's always glossing up her lips and stuff and doing her thing over there. I think her videos are cute. They have a vibe. They have a vibe. They have a vibe. They have. Oh, you just did. All right, then. I hope you subscribe while you're over there and double tap the bell till it turns black. Thank you. Double tap the bell till it turns black. I said a double tap the bell till it turns black. All right. Did you see my Amazon wish list that I posted on my community tab? Feel free to shop. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, baby. Show treat you right. I need to wake up and go out. My mom told me it's gonna be cold, but I'm like, I gotta go to Walmart and find something for her. I haven't bought her anything to unwrap, and I have to go do that. If I don't go first thing in the morning, then I'm gonna like lose my oomph. But the main thing is I need to take my car to get a sensor in it in that tire because I don't have a sensor, and my tire light is on, which is annoying that I keep seeing. When you go to Amazon, you can create a wish list for just like if you create a baby registry or a wedding registry, you pick items that you want people to buy and then they can go there and buy them. And then it just comes to me. Yeah. So you click on the link and you shop for what you want to shop for, or you shop for something completely different. Because I actually selected the thing that says that you can add things that you want to buy for me. Yeah. I only picked like 2 things. That's it. But anyway, I just put it up there. I've been putting up my karaoke machine for years and nobody has bought it yet. But the last time I had a very expensive one. This time I bought one, picked one that was cheaper. Because I had one and I need to find my CD cleaner because for whatever reason now it's doing something funny and I don't know where I put my CD cleaner. I need to go find one. They said they still make them. You more broke than all of us combined. That's so interesting. Oh, Gabby. Oh, I seen it. Okay. You're, you're, trust me, don't take it personal. It's only for those who want to. The heart is willing, but the pocket is empty. I understand. I'm not doing all that crazy stuff this Christmas. Christmas is overrated. Like the pastor was saying, we were talking to him today. Christmas is so commercialized. All I want to remember that Christ was born and Christ is my Savior. And the rest of it is commercialized. And I'm not going to get caught up in that gimmick of feeling like I have to go overboard and spend tons of money and whatnot. So that's not about Jesus. That's about marketing. Yeah, he's trying to say like he ain't buying nothing from the wish list. But guess what? I bet you there's someone who will probably do it. Just like that person that dropped the money in my cash app this morning. And I'm like, God has a way of giving back, giving back when you least expect it. And I definitely did not expect that, not even from that person that did it this morning. Or they hardly ever come in the chat, or if they're in the chat, they don't comment. And I think I've only seen them in my chat maybe twice before today. I think. But it's a name that doesn't hardly ever pop up. So I don't know if they're a good Samaritan that's just trying to go through and bless people. I don't know what, but I just was thankful that they decided to bless my cash app this morning. Like they say, when you are a blessing, then you be, what is it? When you are a blessing, then you're blessed. Something like that. I think you get the point. People are thinking about blessing you when you're not even thinking about them blessing you. So that's what I'm trying to do. I didn't see any homeless people when I went down that road today. So I hope that means that they got somewhere safe because it's cold. And I know that there are some shelters. That's what I was supposed to be calling that lady, but she's sick too. She works at that kitchen in the city next to me, and I need to check that out tomorrow. Still good people around. There is. And that person just came in and was like, "What's your cash app?" And I'm thinking to myself, I don't have a problem telling you because if you want to drop something in it, that's fine. But I was definitely not expecting anything. And like I said, anything is anything, and anything I'm thankful for. 'Cause I've had people that try to be funny and do different things, but I'm thankful for whatever it is. Cause like I was saying this morning, if I see a penny, I'm sure bending down to pick it up. No shame in my game. It's like -2 degrees. What's up, yo? It's Hig. But there are definitely still good people in the world, and I'm trying to be one of them too. That's what I'm going to start saying because my pockets be empty after sales prices and tithes. Yeah, 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 yeah. Guess what, chicken butt? I don't know. What's up, yo Hig? You didn't come in this morning. Were you sleeping? What's going on, yo? It's Hig. You haven't been in a while. I don't think I've seen you since Friday. Is that correct? Or were you in the building and I forgot? Oh, you were sick. Oh, my word. I hope you're feeling better now. All of my new people right here, right here, say hi. I see you sitting there. Say hi. I promise you I don't bite. I just want to say hi to you. I got a new sharpener. Okay. A sharpener for your what, pencils? I'm always sleeping when you're live in the morning. Yeah, because I go live like 3:30, but I didn't do that. I got on about 5 o'clock, I think, this morning. No, 4 o'clock or 4:30, something like that. Right before Christmas too. Well, Christmas doesn't have a sick radar. We get sick at all different times, right? I'm not sure. I might just sleep in tomorrow because I have a lot I need to do. I need to start throwing stuff away because the trash truck is gonna come Tuesday. So I want to make sure I have my trash out by the road, my old clothes or whatever it is I'm gonna get. You sleep until 1 p.m. I never am able to sleep that late. Never. I have to be like sick and like maybe on pain medicine. Like when I was, even when I came out of the hospital that time after my surgeries, I still wasn't sleeping. And pain medicine kind of makes you feel like, whatever, but I can't just sleep. And if you're in pain, you can't really sleep that long. I like this bracelet I made, and I had to trim that thing off. And it says, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus in the morning. Jesus. It has gold letters. Anyway, at least I did make a bracelet today with my Secret Santa bracelet kit. My brother just woke up and it's literally nighttime. Is your brother a baby? Welcome to the live, all of you right here. My name is Vita, and I'm in my bed because I'm on vacation now. I get up at 8:30 or 9. That's how it's going to stay until I start school. I got my daughter. Yeah, you saw me when I was doing it, but I used my bead threader. This, but I realized that everything in there basically has like a Christmas vibe. I need to trim that extra string right there. But then I've learned that you don't trim it too close because it just may like peel out or separate. But thank you for noticing. I did do it kind of fast, but I did drop them a lot too. I made a couple of new shorts. Ooh, you have 34 subs. Good deal. Yo, it's here. Who's here? Who's that right there? Who are you? I know 3 people are talking to me. Who else is hiding? Sister Nikki, you still in the building or did you go to sleep? You didn't answer the last time I asked, so I'm going to guess that you're sleeping. You're sleeping. God is preparing me for my new husband. Amen. Don't you feel that in your spirit? Like some people say, don't you feel that in your spirit? I forced my brother to sub. What? Don't force people to sub because if you do that, then they don't want to watch your content. People should be willing to. Oh, this guy makes a lot of vegan food that just looks so good. So yummy. I need to get some of those expensive mushrooms because he makes a lot of his food with those like expensive mushrooms. I don't even know where to get those from. I think you have to get them from like a Whole Food store. I pointed a Nerf gun at him. Oh wow, you're so funny. Yeah, he got these mushrooms. Ooh, they look good. Looks like chicken. Those mushrooms are kind of expensive. It's making me want to eat it. I got to stop eating animals because I'm an animal lover. Gad, did you see my comment on your video? Oh, Gabriella. Oh, let me look for your email. You said you did email me. I was most like I had to turn my ringer off because I didn't want nothing to wake me up unless it came knocking on the door. I can't wait till my new shampoo gets here. I have a shampoo and leave-in conditioner on the way from Avon. And I hope it gets here before Christmas. If not, it's going to be after Christmas. You have Cash App, Gabby? Can I just bypass all that stuff and just Cash App you? So I don't have to do all that Etsy stuff. Can I just shop at the back door? You better be careful with those toy gun things. They can actually hurt people. Then why don't you have Cash App? Cash App is so easy to do. You just sign up for it, download the app, and just sign up for it. They'll send you the card in the mail. It's very easy. Just do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. All right, go ahead and put it up. Let me go to your thing and get it. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Before I wake, before I go to sleep. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. I need to pay my Avon bill. Let me do that right now too. I was supposed to do it early and I got distracted. I was trying to pay it at church during the funeral as I was sitting there. Do you know those fidget monkey noodles? Honestly, though, it's more expensive to ship it off. That's fine. Whatever. Doesn't matter. But you don't, you have Zelle? You use Zelle? But it doesn't matter. Go ahead and put it up on the thing. I'll get it. Doesn't matter. I want to support you because, of course, I could have just bought it from Avon, but obviously you figured out that I'm just trying to support you. That's all. Support your little business. I very well could have just purchased it off of Avon, but I wanted you to custom make it because I just want it custom made for me. What are you talking about, yo? It's Tig. What are you talking about? Hit you in the eye. What hit you in the eye? I opened this app today because they're about to be closing for maintenance, and I hope. Oh no, I hope they didn't close for maintenance now. Avon said they were closing for maintenance, and I don't think it's supposed to be today. That's what I'm trying to make sure I pay for this order before they shut down for maintenance, and try to say I didn't pay my bill. Because Avon will actually let you put the order through, but then you have to pay it. But I have Avon credit, but they don't let that credit sit there too long. They gotta pay up. It will pay off after a while. For how long are you shutting down? No, Avon, not me. Avon, the website. Avon runs the website. I just, you know, I'm just here. And like I was saying, you need to set you an account up too, because you can actually set up an Avon website for $0. Why not? Why not? And you can make mysterious money when you don't even expect it. All you need to do is just post it on social media, post it all over the place. There are always people that like Avon, especially us old school people. And you just have to promote it, promote it, promote it. I used to try to pass out books and buy books, but I don't even do that anymore. But I think it's supposed to be actually on the 31st, but I just want to make sure I do it before I forget. I always set a reminder because you can't pay for it right away. You have to pay for it once they actually post it to be paid. And I feel. All right. I need to lay down. If you have Christmas excitement, comment a Christmas tree. Girl, you a trip. Oh, Sam. Sam is in the building. Lord help me. You're so funny. I don't have a chihuahua, and it's a female. Thank you. And she's not for sale. How dare you come in and try to sell my dog? Why don't you buy her? How about that? How how about you buy her? Okay. I was just trying to pay my Avon bill right quick. It's paid. Let me go to Etsy. It will pay off after a while. It will pay off. Ooh, but I don't see it. It just says Vita custom order. That's cool. So how someone's gonna buy it if it says Vita's custom order? But I can't see it. That's not fair. Hey, why doesn't it let me see it? What are you laughing at, James? You laughing at Mr. Sam? No, but he doesn't like my dog. I don't know. You've been in here when Sam comes in talking trash. He doesn't like my dog. He claims he likes me, but he doesn't like the fact that I have a dog in my house. And I call him a romantic troll. And I don't even know if I call it romantic. Wasn't that the man who was mean to you? Yeah, you can say that. He's a domineering, controlling African, according to what he says. That's all I feel, and that's not me. That's something I'm gonna run like David, run like David, run, run. That's not the type of man for me at all, and I've told him point blank. But he just comes in as a romantic troll. That's all. He's a romantic troll. That's what I call him. Welcome to the live, guys. Thank you for keeping me company. Sister Nika's hiding. If she is here, she's not saying nothing to James because James is too much. And somebody's saying something that's being blocked. So I don't know what you're saying, but I keep it clean. Like they say, keep it in the middle of the road. Keep it in the middle of the road. Am I even logged in? Am I logged in? Hmm. Sam just made his comment and left the building. He's talking about he's chilling now. You over there with your eyes watching Sam, you're cutting up today. I mean, James, you're cutting up today. He's over there just, hey, be nice. We're not going to name call people, yo, it's Sig. Somebody jerk. He probably left the building because he often just comes in and says stuff and disappears. We're not going to be mean. My friend wants to give you a male Chihuahua dog for free. The males. Oh boy. Yo, as Higgs says, you're still here. Yeah, he's still here. Yeah, I know you're just trying to be funny once again. I already told him point blank he gives me domineering vibes and he just wants everything one sided and always talks about what he wants in the front of all of my YouTube family, but he never asks me about what I want and always wants me to just say what he wants. So baloney. Baloney, baloney. What does that have to do with anything? Talking about you probably eat bologna. You guys are so funny. Are you guys being my bodyguard? Are you guys being my bodyguard? That's so sweet. I already point blank told him, and I know you guys just heard me. So now that we know that he's still there, he heard what I said too. He's very domineering, and I feel like he's just not one to be in a healthy relationship with. It would not be a healthy relationship because all he talks about is what he wants to do, and who says that his wife would want to do that? I mean, if you want to fulfill all the things in your life that you want, then that person would be not happy. You can't have what? You got that right, Gabby. There's nothing wrong with bologna if you gotta buy bologna. I think that's what that homeless man was buying when I saw him the other day. That kind of food. But honestly, I don't like that food. I grew up eating it though, bologna and hot dogs. That I call it that mystery meat because you don't know what's in it. They mix that stuff up and then they make it into a shape and then they sell it to you. Been there, done that. Been there, done that, y'all. What's sick? My favorite meat is bacon or salami. You're saying that bacon and salami are sick? You have eaten bologna, but you don't like bologna. Bologna. Chef Boyardee is the worst for that. That stuff is just loaded with a bunch of sugar. Chef Boyardee. Oh well. All right, guys. I'm gonna get off of here. Like mommy says, I need to rest myself after I eat a lollipop. But I'm proud of myself. I gave away all that candy. I really had a lot of candy in that bag, but I gave it to four different. I saw some of my former students. I said, "Do you remember me?" She's like, "At the school that I first worked at when I moved here." But she was little. The last time I saw her, she was like 3, and now she's like 10. I'm like, of course she doesn't remember me because that was so long ago. But she's got so tall now. She's a big girl. And then she was happy for that candy. She said, "And there's chocolate in there too." So I was glad I was able to make somebody's day. Sam is probably just in the shadows typing another long message. Vita, you very well that you have a soft spot in your heart for me. It's a matter of time. We shall fall in love with each other. The rest will be pleasant and joyful. Like I told you, you have not emailed me. I told you, email me if you really want to talk to me. Email me, and you don't. So I know you're just lying. Or you just want to publicly say nothings. James and Sam. Sam is just a a YouTube romantic troll. If a man wants you, like they said, you don't have to ever guess or wonder. And when a man doesn't want you, you'll know because they don't act like they want you. Don't call them names. That's not nice. Let's be nice and respectful in the comments. And I don't think I showed. Did I show you this? My little teddy bear. This teddy bear is so cute. This was from my parent. See that stocking on his paw? It is so cute. I like how it has that green shimmery cloth. Yeah, I love that green too. It's cute. I like little teddy bears, not the big humongous ones. Yeah, it does look like a Care Bear, doesn't it? Sam loves him some attention. Ooh, yo, it's Higgs talking. Ooh. All right, let's leave Sam alone. I say that everyone is welcome. I truly mean that. And I want everyone to feel included, even when they're not saying the right things. These lollipops don't even taste like they used to. I know, and he typed a long book. How we have good vibe. I think Sam is actually like a young guy. He's saying that he's older, but I think he's one of those young guys in Nigeria that's on social media trying to pretend to be somebody that they're not. That's what I really think. Because if I say like email me or video call me, then it's like that's a no, and then he doesn't respond to that. That's why I know he's not who he says he is. Because if you really, everybody should know how to email by now. Quit giving me those eyes, James. You are bi and pansexual. Wow. I don't even know what that means. James is eating. I write a long book because our love for you is long. Why don't you email me? Why don't you drop your number in the chat so we can call you? You're eating you some pizza. This lollipop is my boyfriend. Sugar is my boyfriend right now. That's why I'm addicted to sugar. Shrimp and a smoothie. Oh, you like girls and boys. Okay. That's what pansexual means. I thought bi was when you like girls and boys. So what does pansexual mean? I guess I could look it up. I'd rather you tell me. Oh, people who identify as anything. My email address is in the poll. Feel free to email me, Sam. Since we have such a good vibe, I want to see a picture of you. Mm-hmm. Wow, really, Sam? I'm not your honey. Shrimp. Sam is not Sam, but James is always like eating a lot of protein like stuff. But I don't think shrimp is protein, is it? Or is it? I guess it is protein. Seafood and a smoothie. It just sounds like it'll make your stomach hurt. Sam, did you email me and send me a picture so I can see what you look like? My invisible subscriber. Have you subscribed anyway? Probably not. Shrimp and smoothie is awesome. Okay. Is it a vegetable smoothie or a fruit smoothie? You have an interesting way of eating. Everything I've heard you say, it's always something like interesting. A bunch of protein. Banana. A banana smoothie? You must be drinking like a protein smoothie. Interesting, yo, it's egg. Interesting. I know, right? Bubbling stomach. I'll take your word for it, yo, it's egg. Macaroni and cheese all hyped up, huh? Welcome to the live, my new people up here. Somebody's new in there. I'm just low-key relaxing. I went to a funeral today. Funerals always put me in a place where I'm thinking. Life is short. And nobody is remembered by what they're going to do. We're only remembered by what we did do. Remember that. So if you're going to keep saying that you're going to do something, make sure you do it. Don't disappoint your family. Stop making promises that you can't keep. Word to the wise. Stop making promises that you know that you can't keep. It will make someone else feel very bad when you don't keep your promise. Won't you email me and ask me that, Sam? Since you say you're going to email me, let me see you email me. If you're a man of your word. Yo, a Tig. Your mom knows that you're pansexual and bisexual. Yo, a Tig. Exactly, he is, Gabby. Because all these days he's been in there talking trash. He hasn't emailed me one time, and I keep putting my email up there, so it's easy for him to find it. That's why I know he's just talking trash, and then he just comes through to talk trash and disappear. But I love it because I need content. I need chat productivity. Ouch. You don't even have content on your channel, Mr. Sam. Oh yeah, I did ask her if her mom knew. I was just curious. Some people have an open relationship where their children will talk to them. They're transparent with their children are transparent with them. But then some people have parents that are like not loving and accepting or whatever it is, and then they feel like they can't be there, tell their truth, whatever their truth may be. So that's why I was just asking out of curiosity. Since she felt safe enough to say her truth in this channel, she never said it before today, so I had no idea. I just know she was a younger person, but I did not understand her identity. So I'm glad that she feels safe to share her truth in here. And that's what I find that a lot of people will not tell their parents because they feel like their parents would just be whatever. You have few parents that are accepting, and then you have others that just want to lash out at their child and start treating them all kind of ways that are whatever instead of trying to understand what they're going through and see life through their eyes, whatever that may be. Because in the end, everybody's going to choose what they want to choose. And I'm definitely not here to judge anybody. I bit my cheek. I bit my cheek. My cheek inside in my cheeky. But guess what, guys? It's almost 3 hours we've been vibing. You have a boyfriend though, so that would seem normal to your mom, right? Or is your boyfriend invisible to your mom as well? Is your boyfriend invisible to your mom? I thought I was by around your age, but I definitely don't tell my parents. I don't think that anymore, but I was definitely way too scared. Aw. I think that people just recognize the beauty in other people doesn't mean you're necessarily wanting to romantically date them. But there are beautiful people in the world, whether male or female. And it's, in my opinion, if you see that someone is a beautiful creation, then they're just a beautiful creation. Doesn't mean you want to necessarily be romantically involved with them, but it's just my thought. Sam, you're funny. Did you email me? You're still in the comments talking. I didn't see an email pop up. Did you email me? Probably not. I hit my leg. I still got a boo boo on my leg. Let me check my email just out of checking sake because I know I have to open it up because that account doesn't just. I always try to set it, but it still just doesn't pop up on my screen. Let me see if there's an email from Sam. And of course not. There's no email. Only the email that I was expecting. Who has to go to work in the morning? You better be going to bed. Go to bed, go to bed. And there's no email from Mr. Sam. As expected. As expected. No email. I'm going to shut it down for the night. I'm going to start by putting my phone in airplane mode. They claim it's supposed to be safer and you don't have all those things crisscrossing in the night. Gabby, good night. I'm going to get ready to get out of here too. Be to my crush. I don't know. I don't have your email. My email is in the bottom of the chat. It's right there in the poll on the bottom of the screen, so that's not an excuse. Good night, everyone. I'm getting ready to get out here too. And my email is in the poll, and I think many people can see it because it's right there for everyone to see. So there's no excuse. Anyhow, I'm going to end the live, and when I end the live, you won't see it anymore, but it's right there. Once again, my good people, remember that what you are special, Batty McBaddies. I've been on here long enough, and I'm about to get off of here, my dear. And I hope that you have an awesome day. And bye for now. Bye.